Hi, everyone. It's Michael Dobbs again. I'm here with my good friend Mike Haydock. Mike has been kind enough to come on a number of our videos to talk about forecasts and different things that he's doing. As you'll remember, Mike is our chief data scientist at IBM and really enjoy working with him. So, Mike, I think today you're going to be talking to us about the 2021 Retail Forecast Report.
Hi, Michael, and hi, team. Thanks for having me, first of all. Yes, I'd like to articulate a little bit about what we're seeing in 2021. From an overall standpoint, I see retail actually being very healthy this year. I see it picking up a lot in the second quarter. First quarter is going to look a lot like the rest of the pandemic. There's action in certain categories that I call a K recovery. Some categories doing wonderfully, other categories not doing so well. But overall, I see for the retail industry about a 3.34% increase 2021's revenue over the 2020 base. The biggest category that I see growth in is the one that did the best in 2020, which is the electronic shopping format. And that particular format I see up about 23.16%. And so most analysts that I'm looking at say their expectations are up around 25%. Electronic shopping steals the show as a format for engaging with these fabulous retailers. One thing that did really well in 2020, beer, wine, and liquor stores. I see that up in 2021, 14.69%. So to me, that's expected. But an unexpected category that rages back is a category that I call other clothing. And other clothing is things like coats and hats and gloves and things that are not the core men's and women's apparel or children's apparel. I see that up 17.31%, where last year it was down in the 20 to 30% category. Moving on to the first quarter, taking a look at those projections, I see the three biggest categories are going to be e-commerce. So people will continue while the pandemic is still at its height, ordering online and picking up curbside or having it delivered by DoorDash, etc. Beer, wine, liquor stores do very well. And consumer appliances, I expect, are doing very well as people are rebuilding their homes during this period. The ones that don't do very well are men's apparel, which really tanked last year. It still has a tough quarter. Department store format, so people are still not going to get out and shop until the vaccine is widely available. And jewelry stores, jewelry really becomes a non-essential item and really tough because the government has stopped reporting on jewelry. It can't get enough observations to be able to work with that category. First quarter 2021 looks a lot like fourth quarter of 2020. I called it a K economy, where some do really well, some terrible. Consumer appliances do well, as I mentioned, electronic shopping format, beer, wine, liquor stores, building materials, jewelry, department store, total clothing is down, children's and men's are down. Men's recovers a little bit, but in the first quarter, that's down. In the second quarter, which I really wanted to contrast that with, we expect people to get outside. It's going to be spring. Think that people are going to double down on getting outside, and categories that haven't done so well in the past begin to surge. In fact, one of the biggest ones is other clothing. That goes big. Men's goes big. Also, department store format. I think people are going to get back and shop heavily in a department store, and I think they're going to spend a lot. There's a lot of savings in the system, and I think that savings is going to be spent, and people are just going to be gleeful to get out and start shopping again and kind of a return to normal. So, Mike, that's the first couple of quarters that I see. I'll turn it back to you.
Thanks, Mike. Really interesting stuff. So if you have any questions about how these forecasts might affect your specific industry or how you could use this information to help you drive a better forecast for yourselves, please feel free to reach out to myself or to Mike, and we'd be very happy to talk to you. Thank you.